Some would consider the Traxxas X-MAXX to be the world's best RC car. Would I agree with that? At this point, I'm sort of leaning toward it is, because this thing is epic. And today in this video, we're gonna take it for a rip. As you can see, I've been driving mine. It's well used, it's pretty dirty. I did give it a bath after the last use, but I couldn't remove all the mud from it. That's all right, we're gonna get it dirty again today and then I'll give it another bath. I'm so committed to this RC car that I've set up a little station for it here in the garage where I can maintain it, like give it a cleaning, tune it, etc. And I foresee this station becoming a little bit more developed in the next short while. I just finished charging the 2 batteries for the truck, and this is my newest RC car accessory. It is a lipo guard for the batteries. So I officially charge the batteries within this lipo guard, and I do it on the concrete floor here in my garage just to reduce the risk of fire. Just, you never know, better safe than sorry, right? Let's get this beast loaded up in the back of the car. Oh my gosh, this just does a great job of depicting how big this monster truck is. All right, there's the family way up there. And the monster truck. It's a little hard to film and steer at the same time, but yeah. I'm gonna need a camera lady. Here we go. Oh, bench. Oh, good thing I missed the bench. Woo! Just gotta watch out for trees. I've already nailed one. And tiny humans too. There it goes. All right, watch out, Tico. Whoa! Almost did a backflip. Whoa! Now that was extreme. Okay, she's still good though. I think I should turn it down a notch there. Don't want to break this beautiful car here. Do a little speed run here. Woo! It's on 2 wheels. I got the wheelie bar on right now, but when you gun it, it'll do a wheelie. But the wheelie bar sort of prevents it from being controlled. I see a lot of people take those wheelie bars off. But when you do a wheelie like up the hill, it'll sort of do a backflip. I think the key for these though is to have a good place to drive it. There's some really good places that I have in mind, but in order to go to those places, it's quite a trek, and I feel like I'd need a wagon because this thing is really heavy. And if it ran out of batteries at the bottom of a valley or something, it would be really hard to pick it up and haul it back to your car. I've smashed a couple trees here today and made one mistake with the batteries. One of the batteries wasn't completely sealed in there, and I took a hard turn and the battery went flying out of the vehicle, but it seems to be all right. But obviously with RCs, there's plenty of ways to make expensive mistakes, and trying to avoid those as best I can. But I mean, I've thrashed this thing and it's still going, which is pretty awesome. I had the Stampede VXL and I thrashed it pretty good, and it doesn't go like this one, that's for sure. Granted, this is like the biggest, best RC truck in the Traxxas lineup. There's the XRT as well, but this one's like the monster truck, which is not nearly as stable, but can definitely get going. Looks like I did a little bit of damage on the back of the vehicle there. The way of the RC cars in typical big toys like this is ride, repair, repeat, but just got a little bit of bumper damage. Also, when I washed it, I guess I didn't dry it good enough. I was blowing it pretty good with the shop vac, but you'll see there's some rust in my screws, which isn't ideal. Also some rust in here, which isn't ideal either, but I'd imagine you can fix that. There's some upgrade parts that I want to get anyway that's going to replace like some of those like axles and stuff, but it still runs. That's good. We can still have fun with it. It's not a crawler by no means, but woo! There we go. Made it through. All right, kids, go have fun in the park. Just letting the car chill out for a bit. Manny's going for a rip, and Millie's moving on from the small park. She's making her way to the big park. She's like, I'm out of here. Bigger, better things to see. Millie, you going to the bigger park? Away she goes. Let's see it, Big Benjamin. Whoa, it's a pretty big slide, dude. Whoa, nice, good job. See if we can do a little wheelie here, one-handed. Woo! Come on, kiddos, we're going to the car. Look at them with their little Tim Hortons drinks. That's awesome. Hey, there's still a little bit of snow. Whoa! Oh! You want to see a cool feature? Check this out. So I accidentally flipped it. I hold a button here on my remote. Woo! Self-riding. Let's try that little snow burnout again. Woo! You know, it would be nice to have. I've got my little DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and when it's in 4K mode, it only does 2x zoom, but I would like to have my camcorder. I didn't think ahead, it's at the studio, but it could surely show how fast this thing can go. You can't really see it. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Can't really see it. It just did like a tumble. It just did like 20 front flips. I was like, oh no, tree. I hit it in reverse. It was like, the camera did not get that. I'm gonna go see if it's all right here. I don't know why my camera just flipped to selfie mode at the least opportune time. Like, it did not capture the tumble, but is it all right? It seems to be. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it can get going, like, you can see it just flying. Pretty insane. Uh-oh. There's a dog. Who's after it? Uh-oh. It's okay, puppy dog. There's a dog. Sorry, buddy. It's okay. It's just a car. It's okay. I think this is a good full send moment here, everybody. Let's see here. Might need a camera lady, but let's just do it. Whoa! And here it comes back up. Whoa, watch out for the fence and pole. I don't know what it is, but like if there's a single tree in a field, somehow I find it and I hit it. Full send moment. Look at this little ditch right here. Well, that's no big deal. Whoa! I just fell. Watch out, loose gravel is slippery. All right. Let's see here. Woo! Whoa! I figured it out. I can steer with the camera hand. Woo! Burnout. Oh my gosh, I'm like a little kid. What? Woo! Whoa! What's this? Oh, I think this is, no, we're not gonna go off that because there's like a concrete thing down there. Burnout moment. Feeling it, feeling it. Oh, that's killer. I should probably go wrangle up the kids. I promised them we would go to another park when they wake up from nap. Woo! This is how you wear out some tires, hey? Ah! Meant to have fun with it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Whoa! I always like to run myself over as well. Oh, it's lodged. She's stuck. Oh, it can get out of it. There we go. Not much sticks this, or gets this truck stuck. Sticks this truck, I said. From a previous RC car owner, the way that this thing shreds in grass is so impressive. Look at Millie, she's just a wandering. Just a wandering away. Woohoo! It's crazy to think that there's a gear that makes this thing go faster. Like, that's it in the simple gear. Billy, come on girl, where are you going? That might be enough fun for the day. And I'm gonna go home and take it apart and give it a thorough cleaning. Squirrel! It's running away from the truck. Give it a thorough cleaning, do a little bit of minor maintenance on the bumper. But beyond that, she's intact from today's thrash or today's bash, which is pretty exciting. So have any of you watched my extreme tobogganing video? Now that would be a really good place to bring this truck, but I wouldn't want it to get damaged down there or to run out of batteries down there, because then I would have to haul it up this massive hill, and this thing is super heavy. So I need like a wagon for it before I do that. But that is right there. This is a lit spot here in Edmonton. Pretty awesome. You see what I mean? Whoo! That would be dirty. We'll save that for another day when we don't have kids and a dog and no wagon. Yeah. Let's turn around. Oh, it so badly wants to go ripping down there. There's so much off-road action that could happen down there. It's insane. That's my extreme tobogganing video on my other channel. Holy cow. Was that ever extreme? If you know, you know. See, I told you my little workshop would be expanded. You know what I got to do is just cut some 2x6s and screw them into the melamine there and create my own little table. That way I have a bigger workspace. I'll do that once the kids are up from nap. They're sleeping, and I don't feel like running power tools and stuff like that right now. But I wanted to remove the wheels just so I could gain access to this area of the vehicle, so I can get in there and I can clean all this dirt and grime up and stuff. I feel like half the challenge of owning an RC car is just keeping it clean and maintaining it. Fixing the back bumper was extremely easy when I accidentally backed into a tree. That insert in the back there popped out, so I just had to remove these two pieces there and pop it back in place. I want to buy a little toolkit that is like an RC truck toolkit. There must be one, so I can get like Allen keys that are like a drill, you know? It's like this little thin drill, and you can just get in there so much quicker than hand torquing it with Allen keys. Definitely pretty inefficient, and I'm sure those toolkits are pretty common, so I'll probably do that. A little bit of rust on the axles back here, I guess. I don't know if that's called an axle, I'm pretty sure. But the cool thing about RCs is they're completely modular, so when this part gives out, which eventually it will, so it's just the nature of RCs, I can replace that part with a bigger, beefier part that's going to be a little bit more resilient, but I may as well wait for it to give out before doing that. Also, there's these gears in here called the spur and pinion gears, and apparently those ones give out quite easily as well, but you can replace them with bigger, bulkier ones. I don't really see the need to do upgrades at this particular point, not until anything actually fails on me. I heard servos fail quite commonly as well. That's what happened to my Stampede VXL, but this servo seems to be all right, and it's in perfect working condition. Anything that sort of was damaged today, I already fixed, or any rust I can get rid of with lemon juice or WD-40, or just eventually replace those parts and screws and all that. Well, yeah, there you go. It's a little bit dirty. I'm going to clean it up, and then we'll get it all messy again. Look at the size of the tires, though. It's just so extreme. Oh my gosh, that thing was just ripping. I cannot wait to bring it into the extreme areas, but today was pretty good, that's for sure. A pretty good way to spend a Sunday. It gets a little bit stressful just because it's, you know, a piece of equipment that has breakable pieces. Lego's a little less stressful, I would say. Both very fun hobbies though, but of course I'll be back to the Lego tomorrow. Just decided to spend the day with the family here, rip a little bit of RC, and you know what? I told them when they wake up from their nap, once again, we're gonna go back to another park, which is pretty exciting. So fun little Sunday, that's for sure. I hope you enjoyed it. I know this isn't Lego content, but I'm gonna get into this RCing in a big way, and you could expect to see probably bi-weekly updates on my RC adventure as well. And I'm gonna do it here on this channel just because it's my two favorite hobbies, and why not? Let's just have fun, right? Whether it be with Lego or RC cars. I think they're a great little synergy, that's for sure. Thank you so much. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Look at that. I better get cleaning. She's dirty. All right, farewell.